Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Camila Guzman. How are you doing today?
Very good, and you?
I am a little bit good, let's say a little bit sick, but everything is okay so far. Good morning, sorry, good afternoon, Nedis.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, so welcome to session 5 of English 8. I am really sorry for because we're getting started our Zoom meeting a minutes late. But okay, but we are going to get started. Okay, so for today we are going to be working on session 5. Okay, it's a pleasure for me to welcome to you to another very interesting session of the class. And for today, we are going to be talking about important life events. Okay, uh, have you ever wondered why are life events important? Have you ever asked that into your mind? um, Important life events are very meaningful in our lives sometimes because it's about events that we lived in the past, and they are important whenever anything major changed in your life, to consider what impact this could have on your patient arrangement. And here we have a list of some important life events. Starting work. I think when you got your very first job, you get a lot excited, you get a lot happier, and starting work or for the very first time is one of the most exciting things in life. As well, changing jobs is one of those moments when you feel probably a little bit down, because if you like your job and you're leaving that job, you're going to feel a little bit, let's say, sad. But whenever you move from one job to another or from one employment to self-employment, you will have a number of issues to consider. Okay, changing address. For example, if you're moving to a new, different neighborhood, that's going to change your address. Believe it or not, from a pension perspective, changing address can have a real impact on whether or not you will receive benefits. Okay, and this one, I like this one: marriage and civil partnership. Generally, getting married or entering into a civil partnership has limited impact on your pension arrangement. What do you think about this, marriage and civil partnership? Do you think this is an important life event to consider about?
I think it's very important because you start living with another person
Exactly.
and take changes in your life and in your daily life.
In your daily routine. Yes, that you are absolutely right, Camila. When you start living with someone else that is not your family or is your husband or wife, things getting a little bit of change, and you need to sleep with someone else on your bed. You need to prepare food for that person. You need to prepare clothes, or vice versa. It's not only about one person. It is about the two, and everything can be vice versa. Okay, as well, getting separated or divorced. I think this is really one of the saddest part, because nowadays many marriages are getting separated or divorced because the relationship didn't work as they expect to. So, uh, pension entitlements are unlikely to be the most important thing on your mind if you are getting a separation or divorce. For example, if you have kids and you're getting separated or divorced, um, for kids it's going to be a little bit frustrated. They're going to feel sad. They're going to feel uh, very very down because uh, it's not the same, when the mother or a father gets divorced or separated. This one, I like this one. Arrival of children. Generally, the arrival of children has limited impact on your pension arrangement. What do I have? Do I have a student who has children? What do you think about that?
For the arrival of children, teacher.
Yes. Do you have children? Sorry.
Yes, I have
Uh,
a kid that he is 2 years.
he's.
So is yes, it's a good experience. And when he birthed, um, I am very happy.
You were
I
very
was very
happy.
happy,
Yes.
and it's a yes, and it's a new experience when you are a new mom. So it's a new experience because if you don't have kids, you learn to new things about the kids.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
it's a good experience.
Yes, that is an important life event for you because you learn things that you didn't know before. You probably how to prepare the baby's clothes and things like that. I think that's an important life event. Okay, thank you for sharing your information. Then we have onset of serious illness or disability. The onset of permanent illness or disability that prevents you from working will have serious financial consequences. Okay, so when you start getting sick over and over, that affects you in your job. And of course, if you're missing the job, if you're not getting into the job, you're not going to get your payment and according to the amount. So having different illness or disability of illness can provoke serious financial problems in your life. Okay, the death of a pension scheme member. Oh my God, this is one of the saddest part because nobody want to lose a family member or a friend or an important person in your life. And needless to say, the impact of the death of a person of the family is one of the most difficult life events. And I think we have to go through, everybody have to go through this. And the most important is to have the attitude to move on. Life is life. Unfortunately, we born, we grow, and we have to die. So, as a human being, we have to learn how to adapt and how to have an attitude when this event could happen in our life. Okay, retiring. The decision you make when you are retiring will have a significant bearing on your financial security and that of your dependents. Okay, when you feel uh, enough tired and you need to rest, you need to enjoy what you worked for in the past. So retiring is one of the hardest decisions to make, I think, because some people used to work every single day, and when they are not doing anything, they feel like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I need to be useful. Let's say, okay. So retiring is one of the hardest seasons in life, and that you need to consider about. And I think we need time, you know, we need time to relax. I think we work harder in our young years to have a good retiring, I think. So those are the important life events that we have. It will be very nice for you to read it, okay? And the platform we have the whole information. Now we are going to be moving on the next PowerPoint presentation, okay? So do you have any questions so far according to the session?
No, teacher.
Okay, okay. Wait a second, please. Okay, today we are going to be focused on grammar. We are going to be talking about time clauses. Time clauses in English grammar, adverbial clauses of time consist of two clauses, the main clause and the time clause. And the time clauses begin with when, whenever, while, as, since, after, before, until, as soon as, once. Okay, the time clause may come before or after the main clause with not change in meaning. If they refer to the future, the simple present is used the time clause, and shall or will plus infinity plus perfect infinity or moral plus infinity or imperative is used in the main clause. Okay? So in here we have some time clauses words. Till, until. The two words are interreplaceable and they mark the end point of the period of time, and they are associated with the verb denoting an action or lack of action which can continue during the period ending at that point. An example, wait till I can. Okay, so then we have since. Okay, uh, since when it introduces a time clause, it can mark the beginning of the period of time which continues until now or until then. In temporal clause, adverb in the past can mark the beginning of the period, while the verb in the main clause is present perfect of the period which continues until now or past perfect if it continued till then in the past. For example, I met Peter last week since we left the school. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, wait a moment, please. I'm having, okay. Now we are going to be focused in the platform because I don't have the full presentation in PowerPoint. Okay. In here, you will have, we are going to be working on Unit 11, Life Little Lessons. And here we have top 10 live events you should be able to talk about in English, okay? And here we have the grammar of the important life events that we were reading before 10 minutes ago. And it is important for you to take a look of it. And here we have important life events. In here we have, for example, as the student was sharing, first birthday, first haircut, losing your first tooth, first day of a school, sweet 16 or 15 in Latin America, first job, high school graduation, 20th birthday, In the United States and Canada, college graduation, marriage, becoming a parent, retirement. Okay, those are another important life events that we have, and here we have the description of the top 10 most important events in life. Okay, having children, marriage, beginning school, college, falling in love, others' death, retirement, leave home, parents' death, first job. Okay, and here is the whole information for you to read. Okay, now we're going to have some video tutorials talking about time clauses. Okay, and here we have before, after, once, as soon as, and it is important for you to read it. Okay, and here we have the explanation about time clauses words in English. Okay, uh, okay, so in here we have grammar focus. Before I had my first job, I was really immature. Before, antes de tener mi primer trabajo era realmente inmaduro. After, después que obtuve mi primer trabajo, me convertí un poco más maduro. Once, una vez que tuve el trabajo, me convertí totalmente independiente. En el momento que me moví de casa, me sentí una persona diferente. As soon as, tan pronto como, realicé mi propia cuenta bancaria, comencé a sentirme más responsable. Until, we have hasta que yo me gradué, nunca tendría responsabilidades tan importantes. By the time, okay, by the time, we have, por el momento, by the time, por el momento que me gradué de la secundaria, no había comenzado a trabajar. Okay, so those are the time clauses that we can use in English to express actions in the past. It could be in the present. Okay, and here we have some other time clauses with examples. When, let's cross the bridge when we come to it. Okay, crucemos el puente cuando nosotros vengamos. While, mientras. We'll keep on driving while there is still daylight. Nosotros seguiremos conduciendo mientras el día aún siga con luz. Okay, as soon as, tan pronto como. El baby puede llorar tan pronto como él nace. Okay, after, then we have after, before, until, whenever, once, as, seen, by the time, till, every time. Okay, those are time clauses that we can use as well to express sentences. Okay, yeah, it could be in the past, in the present, or in the future. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna read the whole time clauses because of the time. Okay, but in the platform you can read it. And here we have our very first practice exercise. Let's remember that practice exercises are not evaluated. Even though we can do it as a team, we can make it as a team, okay? So, the instructions in this exercise is to complete the time clauses with verbs in brackets. Vamos a completar las oraciones con las cláusulas de tiempo utilizando los verbos que tenemos entre paréntesis. Do not use capital letters. No vamos a utilizar letras en mayúscula. Todo tiene que ser en minúscula, muchachos. La mayoría me escriben que a veces les sale erróneo los ejercicios, pero es que a veces tenemos que leer minuciosamente, perdón, las instrucciones de cada uno de los ejercicios, ¿ok? Entonces, now we are going to make the exercise as a team. Number 1, I'll be ready as soon as you
are.
Okay, perfect. Will stay here till she
Returns.
returns. Okay, that is simple present. Please call us when you
Arrives.
arrive. Yes, thank you. I'm going to tell her before she
Leave.
leaves. Okay. Number 5, I'll tell you no when the party
Start.
starts. Okay. He'll drive you there whenever you
Need.
Okay, now we are going to save and submit our answers, okay? So we are going to check our answers, okay? Okay, let me see. Okay, number 1 is correct. Number 2 is correct. Number 3 is correct. Number 4 and 5, it's not correct. Okay, probably we are going to make another try, okay? Probably is in the past, in the simple past, okay? If it's not, we are going to make, we are going to check, okay?
Okay.
We are going to make another try. Our last try, our last change. We say are, we say return. All right. Left, we are going to use simple past. Start, okay, and then need. Okay, left, okay, when you let me start it, okay, so let we are going to okay. What's going on in here? It's without S, the right answer, but I think the person who did the exercise in the platform get wrong, because in this case will be lives with S and star with S, ¿ok? Probablemente los que montaron la clase acá en la plataforma no le agregaron la S. Entonces, pero acá tenemos las respuestas correctas, ¿ok? Las que estoy remarking, highlighting. Las que estoy highlighting son las respuestas correctas, ¿ok, muchachos? Entonces, en este caso, cuando tengan así, envíenme captura, porque yo siempre estoy con el profe Roberto Zavala viendo eso. A veces son las personas pues, que montan las clases de la parte de sistema. A veces, tal vez por estar con el tiempo, lamentablemente, pues se cometen errores como humanos. Entonces, tal vez ellos, ahí hay algún error, pero siempre y cuando ustedes me envíen captura, yo sí es un ejercicio evaluado para que no pierdan su punto y yo así convalidárselos, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, and now you're going to, yeah?
Sí, porque la pasada me salió lo mismo, teacher. Disculpa. Y la vez pasada también me salió un ejercicio así malo.
Sí, recuerden que también al momento, si ustedes sienten alguna dificultad al momento de realizar los ejercicios, escríbanme. Tal vez si me escriben al personal, no les garantizo un 100% contestarle en tiempo y forma, porque me escriben varias personas a la misma vez. Y pues también yo tengo mis otras cosas que realizo dentro de la docencia y tal vez no les puedo contestar en tiempo y forma, pero si lo envían al grupo, ahí llegan a un solo grupo, ¿no? Entonces, tal vez por el grupo, si ustedes pueden preguntar, sería mucho mejor, me facilitarían más la manera de responderles a la brevedad posible. Entonces, siempre y cuando ya si ustedes tienen pues dificultad, como les decía, y sienten que pues en el sistema, en la plataforma hay algo pues, a veces ahí que se nos desvía, me pueden enviar captura a mi personal. Eso sí sería el personal, para así yo validarlo con el profe Roberto Zavala. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
Y que no se les afecte de ninguna manera. ¿Tienen alguna pregunta hasta el momento?
No, teacher.
Camila, Javiera, Neri, Tere, do you have any question?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay.
No, teacher.
Entonces estamos...
No, teacher, any questions?
Ok, entonces, como un repaso general de la sesión 5 en español, para que también tengan una base, estamos trabajando en la unidad 11, las lecciones pequeñas de vida. Estamos enfocados en los eventos importantes que han marcado nuestra vida, ¿verdad? Como nuestro primer trabajo, cuando nos mudamos a otro vecindario, nos cambiamos de casa, cuando contraemos matrimonio, cuando nos divorciamos, cuando tenemos la llegada de nuestro primer bebé, cuando llegamos a una edad ya y nos tenemos que retirar de la parte laboral, de igual manera. Entonces tenemos los videos también en YouTube que les va a ayudar a poder enriquecer lo de las sesiones, ¿verdad? Y por último nos enfocamos en las cláusulas de tiempo. Las cláusulas de tiempo las utilizamos para referir acciones que realizamos en el pasado, que realizamos en el presente o que realizamos en el futuro, ¿ok? Entonces tenemos un sinnúmero de cláusulas de tiempo en inglés. Tenemos before, antes, after, después, once, una vez, as soon as, tan pronto como. Entonces, por medio de esas cláusulas de tiempo, nosotros podemos expresar acciones, ya sea en el pasado, en presente o en futuro, ¿ok? Todavía tenemos tiempo, entonces vamos a trabajar la parte práctica de las time clauses. We are going to make some exercise, ¿ok? Okay, wait a second, please.
Teacher, con lo del examen, el próximo sábado,
El
¿verdad?
próximo sábado, y muy importante que pregunten, el próximo sábado van a tener su primer examen parcial, ¿ok? Se van a deshabilitar un día antes las 4 sesiones. Session 1, Session 2, Session 3, Session 4 y Session 5. ¿Ok? Porque la Session 6 es su primer examen parcial. Entonces, ustedes ya tienen que estar con todas sus asignaciones, ya deben de haber cumplido hasta la sesión 5 todos los ejercicios, porque de igual manera yo ya estoy evaluando. Tal vez a ustedes no le ha llegado en su plataforma, pero ya estoy proveyendo feedback de los ejercicios que han venido realizando de acuerdo a cada una de las sesiones. El examen tendrá una duración, bueno, va a estar disponible todo el sábado, desde las 11:50, perdón, desde las 12 de la medianoche hasta las 11:59 minutos, ¿ok? Ya una vez que ingresen a la plataforma, van a tener 1 hora y 30 minutos para realizarlo. Van a tener 2 intentos. Si fallan en el primer intento, van a tener un segundo intento igual del mismo intervalo de tiempo. Las preguntas vienen de forma aleatoria, ¿ok? Entonces es importante que que se aseguren en qué dispositivo van a realizar su examen, porque si se va la luz, se les apaga su celular y pierden automáticamente todo en la plataforma si lo están en el transcurso, en el desarrollo del examen. Obviamente tienen que ir, una vez que contestan cada pregunta, le dan guardar respuesta, ¿ok? Para asegurarse que sus respuestas se vayan guardando.
Profe, ahí mismo sale lo que vale cada pregunta, pues.
Sí, yo les voy a estar enviando de cuánto en puntaje será evaluado el examen, ¿ok? Recordemos que cada sesión es evaluada, también el examen tendrá un puntaje. Yo les voy a estar enviando en el grupo los temas que van a ser evaluados en el examen y de cuánto va a ser el valor total del examen, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Now
Solamente de preguntas aleatorias, profe.
sí, de preguntas aleatorias.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Okay. Ok, tenemos 9 minutos, ¿ok? Podemos realizar 4 ejemplos. Ya saben, podemos hacer en presente, pasado o futuro. May I have the volunteer, please, to make exercise number 1 or example number 1? A volunteer, please. Ok, Teresa Estrada.
Yes, teacher.
You're going to provide us an example using time close before.
Okay. Before I was in Australia. I don't know. I was very happy. I
Okay.
don't know. It's
Before I arrived to Australia, it could be I was very happy. Very happy. Okay. Excellent. Antes de arribar yo a Australia, de llegar, me sentía muy feliz. Now, after. May I have another volunteer after?
Me, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
I go to the party after the class.
After the,
Class.
excuse me,
After class.
after class. After class. That's what you say. Okay. Yo voy a la fiesta después de clase. Excelente, es una alumna responsable.
Yes, teacher.
Excellent, very good. As soon as, tan pronto como. Okay, another volunteer, please.
As soon, as soon as I finish cook, I start to eat.
As soon as I finish to cook, I start
To eat.
to eat. Excellent, very good. Ok, tan pronto que yo termino de cocinar, comienzo a comer. It's the most logical, obviously. Okay. Once. Okay, I'm going to do one example. Once upon a time, it was a magical fairy tale. Hace una vez fue un mágico cuento de hadas. Okay? Once upon a time. Do you have another question, guys?
No, teacher.
Everything is clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your participation. And I am really happy for you to understand the session in a really clear way. If you have any question during the session, do not hesitate to contact me through WhatsApp, okay? And very early now in the night, after 7 p.m., I am not able to answer or to reply back your messages on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much. Okay, I have a question in here. Wait a moment. Okay, I have a question in the chat. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great weekend, ladies. Okay.
You too, teacher. Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care and be safe. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
Okay.
teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.